From inside the great house at Collinwood, the curse of a witch reaches out into the night. At the old house, Barnabas Collins knows that he is the intended victim, and unless his plans for escape are carried out soon, he will again be a member of the living dead.
Willie!
Barnabas? I didn't know you were still here. I thought...
What did you think, Willie?
Why, you usually go out at night.
There is no longer any necessity for me to go out only at night.
Well, what do you mean?
Never mind. We're going to talk about you.
About me?
About your going back to Windcliff.
Well, I don't want to go back there.
I don't care what you want. You're going back, and I'm going to tell them to keep you there. You're going to spend the rest of your life, Willie, in a mental institution.
Barnabas, please, now don't send me back there.
You broke your promise to me. You went out of the house tonight and went into Collinsport, didn't you?
Look, I
didn't you?
I can explain.
What did you do when you went into Collinsport?
Well, I had to go just for a while. I mean, just to see what it was like. Oh, it's been such a long time, Barnabas.
I asked you what you did. Now answer me.
Went to see Maggie Evans.
All those stupid, insane things to do. Why, Willie?
I had to tell her that I wasn't going to hurt her that night.
Did you seriously think that she'd listen to you?
Well, I had to try, Barnabas.
And by your trying, you almost ruined everything for me.
I'm sorry.
Well, being sorry doesn't repair the damage you've done. Your blunder brought Haskell out here tonight asking questions. He threatened to go to the police. Fortunately, I persuaded him not to. But he told me that if you ever went near Maggie Evans again, he'd kill you.
I know, I heard him.
What do you mean, you heard him?
I was outside the window listening.
You were? What are you doing with that rifle?
Well, nothing.
You weren't planning to use it, were you, Willie?
No, why should I do a thing like that?
I don't know. Give it to me.
No, it's mine. I wasn't going to do anything with it, I swear. It isn't even...
I said give it to me.
Barnabas, you're not going to send me back there, are you? I mean, I didn't mean any harm by what I did tonight. I won't do it again. I promise you. I give you my solemn word, my solemn oath. I'll never do it again. Well, why don't you say something?
You really think that you can keep your promise this time, Willie?
I just said I would, didn't I?
All right. One more chance. I might add that I'm not doing this so much for you as for me.
I don't follow you.
You're really less perceptive than you were before you went to Windcliff, Willie. Didn't you realize how unusual it was when I visited you yesterday?
I don't know. Yeah, I was so surprised to see. I thought you'd forgotten all about me.
It never occurred to you that when I came to see you, it was during the day?
That's right. You came during it. What's happened to you, Barnabas?
Nothing compared to what's going to happen. I'm going to be free of the curse, Willie. After almost 200 years, I'm going to be free.
How?
It's much too long and complicated to explain. There's going to be what you might call an operation, although it's not really an operation.
I don't understand.
There's no real need for you to understand. The doctor who's going to conduct the experiment will require some very simple assistance.
And that's why you were released from Windcliff, Willie. Oh, I knew I should never have believed you.
Hey, what's she talking about?
Never mind. As long as he's here, he should be occupied, shouldn't he?
Willie doesn't know the first thing about a medical laboratory.
All he needs to do is to follow his orders. It's as simple as that.
He can't follow your orders. Why would you expect him to follow Dr. Lang's?
What do you mean by that?
I just ran into Joe Haskell. He told me what happened tonight. I don't think Willie should be allowed to assist Dr. Lang.
As I see it, Willie, you have a choice between assisting Dr. Lang and going to Windcliff. Which will it be?
I'll do whatever you and Dr. Lang tell me to do.
Well, good evening, Julia.
Eric, what are you doing here?
Barnabas needs one more treatment before the experiment tomorrow.
Doesn't he usually go to you for the treatment?
He does usually, but he asked me to come here tonight. Where is he?
He's with Willie. He'll be here soon.
Oh? And who's Willie?
Your new assistant.
Oh, yes. Yes, Barnabas told me that he'd find someone. Mm-hmm.
Did he tell you where he got him?
Yes. Said he'd try and get him out of the Windcliff Sanitarium. How did he manage that?
He didn't. I arranged his release.
Well, good. That means he'll be sane enough to do the job we want him to do.
Eric, do you mind one piece of professional advice?
What?
Don't go through with that experiment tomorrow.
Sorry, it's out of the question.
You know you can't do it alone.
Oh, I won't be doing it alone. I'll have this Willie, and I think if he has even a spark of intelligence, he'll be able to do the job all right.
If Willie Loomis helps you, you will fail.
Actually, I may not even need this Willie Loomis at all to assist me.
Well, do you know someone else?
Well, I know someone who'd be perfect for the job. Someone with a great deal of medical experience.
Who?
You, Julia.
Eric, I told you I wouldn't do it.
I know you told me that, but I think if you know that I'm willing to go ahead alone, whether or not there's a risk to Barnabas, I rather think you'll change your mind.
No, Eric, I won't.
Well, you mean you'd let Barnabas run the risk of dying then?
I think if Barnabas knows how dangerous the operation is with you doing it alone, I don't think he'll go through with it.
Then it's your will against mine until tomorrow.
You're making a mistake if you count on me.
You're a very formidable adversary, Julia. You know you nearly talked me out of using Willie Loomis.
You didn't believe me?
I think you'd do anything to keep Barnabas off that operating table.
Eric, you've got to believe me about Willie. He will endanger your success.
Oh, come now.
He will endanger your success because of Barnabas. Now, you know what Barnabas was, but you don't know that Willie was in his power. Willie has many hidden resentments that could come to the surface during the operation and destroy everything for you.
Are you sure about this?
I know Willie. I know what I'm talking about. Don't let him into that lab.
All right. I'll try and find another assistant, but I'm warning you. Assistant or no, I experiment tomorrow.
Can't stop thinking about that dream. Must be something I can do. Something to make me stop thinking about it. I'm gonna go out of my mind. No, it can't be. I can't believe this.
Can't believe what?
It's happening. Exactly like in the dream. It's happening again. I know it. Oh. No, I can't go through it again.
Jeff, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here because I'm going through with the experiment tomorrow, and I need your help. After all, you're the only one that knows the lab and the equipment.
No, go away.
Jeff, please, let's forget our differences for just one day.
Look, I don't
please,
want
Jeff.
part of what you're doing. I don't want to think about it, and I don't want to hear about it.
Jeff, what's bothering you?
It's the dream.
A dream?
Yes, last night.
Yes?
It almost killed me.
Killed you? Jeff, a dream can't kill anyone.
Look, I know what I'm talking about.
Well, would you like to tell me what happened in this dream?
Yes. Yes, I want to tell you. I'm not going to let you leave this room until I tell you.
All right, Jeff. Now
I
settle,
have to tell
settle
you. Don't
down,
you understand?
Jeff.
I have
settle
to tell you
down,
because
Jeff.
I'm going to go out of my mind if I don't.
All right. Well, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
It started with you.
With me?
Yes, there was a knock at the door, and when I answered it, it was you, and you were dressed just like you are now, but you didn't say anything. You just stood there, and then you beckoned me to follow you.
And did you follow?
I didn't want to, but I did. It was as if there was something pulling me. I was led out of the room. Against my will. You led me to a door. And you motioned me to go in. When I did, you slammed the door behind me and I was alone. I shouted for you. I looked around and it was a room with nothing but doors. And I didn't know which one I could get out through. And I tried 2 of the doors.
Did you open?
Yes, 2 of them. I heard music coming from behind one of them. And when I opened it, it was a black room. And in the blackness, there was a skull. And it had big eyes, and the eyes were getting bigger and bigger. And I was terrified, and I shut the door. Then I went to another one. But it wasn't a door at all.
What was it, Jeff?
It was a guillotine. It was inside the door. And when I opened it, crashed down, and that's when I woke up. But if I just put my head inside that door, just put it in, I wouldn't even have awakened. Don't you see? I would have been dead.
Jeff, you did awaken. You did awaken, and you're all right.
Yes. Yes, I'm all right. And I think I know why.
Why, Jeff?
Because I told the dream to you.
Well, that's what we usually do in trying to cope with something that frightens us. We tell it to someone.
No, I didn't just tell it to someone. Because
what? What, Jeff?
Because I was supposed to tell it to you.
Tell it to me?
Yes. Don't you see? It makes sense. You see, I didn't hear the dream first. Maggie told it to me. Maggie Evans.
Yes. You mean she had exactly the same dream?
Yes. No. She was only able to get to one door. But I was able to get to two. So the third door must be yours.
Julia. It's late. What are you doing here? No, I can't go with you. I have the experiment tomorrow, Julia. Julia, why are you asking me to go, Julia? Julia, why are you doing this, Julia? Julia, why am I leaving the room, Julia?
Julia, don't leave me! Julia, don't leave me! Show me how to get out! Julia! Show me how to get out! Don't...
Through sight and sound and faceless terror, through endless corridors by trial and error, ahead a blazing light does burn, and one door leads to the point of return.
me go in there! I don't want to go in there! I know it's in there!